What's up, YouTube? Love that this is a beauty video. Hey! I'm Lisetteserrano. If you're new here, welcome to Lisetteserrano's channel. We have such a blast here, such a fun time here, and I pretty much do whatever I want on this channel. Today's gonna be a chit chat. Get ready with me while I answer some of y'all's questions that I have here on my laptop. First, I'm starting off with Pond's moisturizer. She's all, yeah, love that. Okay, let's start with some questions. First one I see is my cousin. Why are you so fly? Because I'm Lisette and I'm pretty much the most awesome person on the planet. What is a major turn off / on in another person, guy or girl? Low-key, I feel like I just let girls walk all over me. Sorry, like, women are just goddesses, and I just think we should be granted immunity at all times for everything. Like, tell a man that I'm queer, you know, just to make sure they're not a raging homophobe, because that would be pretty bad for me if they're dating a queer woman. And I mentioned that to this guy this one time, and then he goes, ass or titties? Oh, no. It was truly a large jump scare. So I guess it's just like when men over sexualize me after finding out that I like women, probably because they get all their information about queer women through porn. Breadcrumbing when you're seeming like not that interested. I feel like that's like not even like a turn off. That's just like a person thing. Like, I'm like, why are you not obsessed with me? I'm literally so hot and so funny. Like, I'm all you could ever ask for. So yeah, that's, I guess those are turn offs, because it's like when you're dating someone, you should want them to think you're so special and treat you like such. I feel like that's not a huge ask, you know, for your partner to be engaged in what you're saying. I hate when someone's on the phone when I'm talking to them. The way it asked for one, and I literally am like naming everything right off the bat, but now I'm just remembering a bunch of stuff. It's just like when someone's on their phone when I'm talking to them, if we're like on a date, it's like, hello. One time I was giving this guy a lap dance and he was on his phone. That I'll never forget. That like truly, oof, I hate Taurus men. Like, it's always such a pattern with them that they're like that. Tragic. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Fenty foundation. I swear by this foundation. It's my favorite foundation. I've been using this foundation since I was like 18. Haven't found anything better. I've heard Too Faced is pretty good, so I might try that, but I don't know if it's better than Fenty, first of all. Let me bake my face just a wee bit, and then I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And then next, I'm just gonna be using the James Charles palette to bake my voting sticker that I put on it. I'm gonna be using the white color because I sort of use that as a translucent powder, but I'm almost done with it, so I gotta invest in a good translucent powder. If y'all know a good one I can go to, let me know. Okay, so that's the answer to that question. Let me just put this under. How old are you? I'm guessing like 22. I'm actually 27, guys. Okay, here's my thing. I keep like saying that as a lie, and people keep believing me. I'm like, are you blind? Yeah, I've been using that as like a fake age for a while now. Like at a bar, like, I'm 27 years old, and y'all are so quick to believe me. Why? Like, do I look that old? And it's low-key, I'm like, oh, people like don't believe me, but they're just sort of agreeing with me. But then now that I think about it, I've never been carded ever, unless I'm entering a place where they're checking everybody's ID. I've never been carded, so I don't get it. All that to say, I am 22 years old. I'm gonna do like a pink kind of look with this Lizzie McGuire palette. I want to use this color right here, just because she's so sexy. Look at it. Like, she's so, I use it so much. This palette is like probably the palette I use the most, if you can't tell. Even the green colors. Oh, I have to clean this mirror because I can barely see what's going on. And my best friend asked, how are you so sexy? Y'all are asking me, how are you so sexy? How are you so fly? Guys. What have you been doing outside of YouTube? Oh, it's very harsh. Nothing. No, I'm kidding. So y'all know I do YouTube, but I also do a lot on TikTok and Instagram. I think a lot of y'all might know me from TikTok. So I mainly Instagram I have for like promotions and stuff, and also for my dance videos. So I do a lot of that. My friends always ask me, they're like, Lisa, like how the hell do I go viral on TikTok? I'm like, be loud and annoying. Works for me. Social media is like my job basically, but where's my booty blender? No, I dropped it. As y'all know, I'm an actor. Some of y'all know I literally have a degree in acting. But the writer's strike is happening right now, and the SAG strike is happening right now. So as a result of that, there's not really a lot of work out there. I can still do like indie films and stuff, but I can't like do any like large productions or anything. But my other job is I'm a Disney princess for children's parties, which I love that job so much. Oh my god. Honestly, it helps me so much as an actor to do those jobs because children know when you're being legit. If they don't think you're Cinderella, they will tell you, I don't think you're Cinderella. So it's like they're great to improv with because they ask you so many questions. They're like, how did you get here? And I'm like, I got here in a magic castle, and like all that stuff. I can make a whole video about being a Disney princess if y'all want that. I really love it. But I also do tarot readings at like pretty high-end parties, so that's also really a lot of fun for me as well. I'm telling y'all, like I do things, I did this on purpose. Like I journal about this. I'm like, I'm gonna be making money doing what I love to do, because I made a promise to myself that like I would never do things that are not in alignment with who I am and how I feel about myself. I love your personality. Been watching your videos. Such a vibe. Brings the best out of me. That's so sweet. Oh my god, that makes me so happy. Thank you. I'm glad I'm able to give y'all the good vibes, give y'all the good energy. What's your life goal? So let me put on my eyeliner and then I'm gonna tell y'all my goal because I feel so naked. Life goal, first and foremost, is I want to headline at the Super Bowl. That is literally like, if I did that, I would be so over the moon excited. I don't think y'all understand. I act, as y'all know, but like I also sing, and like singing has always been my first love. I would say like being on stage in general. So if I would be able, I want to put on a show like Beyonce. I want to put on a show like Shakira and J-Lo. Like I want it to be just very memorable. I had a professor once that was telling me that like your goals, like if it's something that makes you anxious, don't follow through with it. I've had other goals in my life that I've wanted to do, but they give me that anxious feeling, not like a fearful like feeling that like you can get over fear, but just like oh, like if this doesn't happen, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Me with the Super Bowl, like I'm sure it's gonna happen. I'm so sure of that, and I don't feel anxious about it. I feel excited about it. It genuinely excites me that I think about the day that that's gonna happen for me. That's the first one. And then the second one, this one people might think it's silly, but I literally don't care. Whenever they make Barbie Princess and the Pauper live action, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but when they do, I want to play Erica so badly, because y'all know Princess and the Pauper, especially since some of y'all know me from my Barbie Zodiac Signs videos. Y'all know Princess and the Pauper is my thing. Like that is my movie. So I really want to play Erica. It's just the music in that movie is so good. Like they put their whole Barbie-essy into that, truly. I don't know if anyone's ever asked you this, but are you single? No guys, I'm actually not single. I have to stop lying to y'all. I know damn well y'all watch that and you're like, girl, be so for real. No, I am single, but I don't really feel any type of way about it. I'm not single in the way where I'm literally like, being with another person is so disgusting, and like I would never want to be in a relationship. I've been in love before. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. I love love. I write about love a lot. Like I love love so much. I'm such a lover girl. And I use this as like an opportunity to give some advice. I used to be the type of girl that I would literally be so sad that I wasn't in a relationship, and it would happen like when I ended things with someone. So for instance, I was in a situationship in September, and I really cared about that guy way more than he asked me to, and like way more than I should have, but I did, and I don't regret those feelings at all. And he sort of like introduced me to like an idea of like what direction my life could go in after college. So it would be like me seeing him. Oh, by the way, this is Fenty highlight. Sort of got into this idea of like, wow, I could really settle down. He also gave me a pregnancy scare, so I had to think about, oh my god, what's gonna happen like if I have to like settle down. So I really started thinking about like the idea of settling down, and like if that was something I really wanted for myself. You know, there were a lot of red flags that guy had, but like if I was different, I could have easily forgiven them and just like waited for the day that like he would get off of his lazy ass and like commit to me. But I'm not the type to do that. I don't feel so desperate that I'm gonna jump into a relationship with someone just because I'm in a vulnerable place right now, and like I don't want to get my validation from another person. If you're gonna enter a relationship, that person has to give you the same energy that you're giving yourself. Like they can't love you in a way that you're not loving yourself, like, because that's just gonna, the void is never gonna be completely full if you're relying on external love to fill you up and to give you beautiful, amazing energy. You should be giving that energy to yourself. And it's really hard, and like you have to practice. It's a lot of work to love yourself. It is so much work. Everyone thinks it's like, oh, like I'm gonna just do my mask every night, I'm gonna watch a Disney movie, I'm gonna put on my like little silky robe, and like yes, that's a part of it. Like okay, come on, classy queen. However, like loving yourself, we don't talk about how much you're crying with yourself, how much you have to hug yourself, how much you have to be there for yourself when nobody else is being there for you. Like you have to literally, it is a lot of work to care about yourself. And it's so funny because I get a lot of comments on TikTok and stuff, and just like people saying, I love your confidence, I love your this. It is so much work to be like this, and like now it doesn't feel like as much work because I've like worked out that muscle a lot, so it comes more naturally. But confidence simply means that like you can bring yourself back up when you're down. It is not like a stagnant feeling that you feel, and you're always gonna feel like you're that bitch, you're always gonna feel like you're that girl. Like I really wish that it was like that, but it's not. I feel like even though I experienced heartbreak almost a year ago, that I'm so genuinely thankful for the pain that person caused me from the bottom of my heart. Like I'm so grateful that he pushed me to work on myself, that he like left me, he got with another girl right away and did numbers to my self-esteem as a result of that. I'm so glad he did that, because if he didn't, I would have never been pushed in this direction to start taking social media seriously, to start thinking about my future. What does Lisette want? What does Lisette want to look like? I started going to the gym. Like all these fabulous things came from heartbreak. I love love, and I love romance, and I love everything about love, but not as much as I love the woman that I have become through getting my heart broken. I actually used lipstick as lip liner. This is from ColourPop, and look at it. I showed you all this last time. Okay, you want to focus? I don't know if you can tell, but there's stars on it. That looks so sloppy. Let me see if my lip gloss fixes it. I think this is from Revlon. No, it's L'Oreal Paris 415 in the color. Girl, I don't know what that says. It's 415 though, so I have the number. This is my finalized makeup look. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start wearing this eyeshadow. This might be, because I go through phases with makeup, so I think this might be like the next go-to. Thank you to everyone who sent me questions on Instagram. I so appreciate it. Make sure that y'all are following me. This definitely will not be the last Q&A that I do. This is just the beginning, babe. Love you all so much, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.